25, May 2nd. It's my son's birthday today, so I have to call him up and wish him a happy birthday soon. This topic I want to discuss is the cost of transition. I can't help to think that I know some people that know I'm trans wonder how much did my total transition cost. Okay. First of all, let it be known that I live a very, very simple life. Inexpensive, simple life. And I'm always looking to find ways to save more money and to keep simplifying my life. Now, after my second divorce, it was very, very difficult. And some of you may want to ask why. Well, first off, it costs a lot of money to go through the process of divorcing. It's hard, emotionally and financially. So, immediately after my divorce, I had to begin making child support. Okay? And as you know, your child support is based on the past lifestyle of your son or children. So, because divorce attorneys want to keep your child's lifestyle uninterrupted and also based on your income, it can be very expensive and very taxing on yourself. But that's something I never complained about. I just simply found a part-time job in addition to my full-time job. After my child support was continuing or was over after my son turned 21, then life became a little bit more easier. I was there for the first, I would say, 14 years of my son's age. I say 14 years because after a certain age, our life together, me and my sons, became very strained. That's not very uncommon when you have children. It's very common when you're transitioning or come out that you're transgender, that family life changes. Without getting back into the challenges as we did, let's stick with the cost of transition. So anyways, after my child support ended and my son was 21, it became a lot easier, but I still wanted to keep working part-time because I wanted to save money for my transition costs. Don't forget, you have your monthly hormones, you have counseling costs and fees, and you have all these surgeries lined up that you want to go ahead with. So, my bottom surgery cost me $20,000, and it took a while to save for that. My facial feminization surgery was $25,000. So all said and done, it was about a total of $50,000, not $45,000 as you would think, because the expense of staying in hotels and also traveling expensive to get to and from the surgical state or country. I had my facial feminization done in Spain, and my sexual reassignment was done here in the States. But I still had to travel to those states and countries, and I had to pay for a hotel and medical care. Some of those things are not included in the final cost of your surgery. And in some cases, anesthesiologists, they charge extra. Okay? So, you must be asking, how did I afford it? Well, in the process of my saving and after my child support had ended, I took on a part-time job, and in some cases, I lived with a couple of roommates. It wasn't easy, but you have to find a way to get what it is that you want done. There's so much costs, hidden costs involved that you don't see. besides that. You also have to have plenty of money aside for recuperation. My sexual reassignment surgery required me to have an entire 2 months off for some healing. There's no way in heck that you can go back to work after only a month off, which is only 4 weeks. I'm telling you, the pain that you go through and the pain meds you take is unbelievable. Facial feminization cost of $25,000. That of course doesn't include anesthesiology, hotel, and food, and medical care such as a nurse. Because when you wake up from your anesthesia, you can't even talk straight. You have a swollen head, your face and jaws and eyes and everything is swollen. You can't eat solid foods for so long. It's only through a straw, like soup and proteins and all that stuff. So there you have it in a nutshell. Finding a roommate that will accept you as a transgender was hard enough. And I did it with no assistance from my family or friends financially. As a matter of fact, when I transitioned and went through all these surgeries, I really had not too much support. I had one best friend who I had been living with for a little while that supported me a little bit financially and a lot emotionally. And thank God for him, because in those trying times, I would have never done it. So those are your costs. If you're planning on doing the things that I had done, then you have to plan and think ahead. And some things just pop up and you have to be ready for those things that are unaware. Being out of work means you have to have plenty of money saved up for food, for surgical dressings, painkillers. And you have to remember, your health insurance does not cover it. Now, there are certain companies like Microsoft, big companies like the Home Depot, Lowe's, big corporations, their insurance benefits do cover transgender surgeries. But if I had to wait for these things to become available, I probably wouldn't have had some of these surgeries. So you young guys, or you other people in your late onset transitioners that want to transition, look into your medical benefits. Because even though your medical insurance may cover some of these, travel expenses, food, nursing cares in foreign countries don't accept health insurances here in the U.S. So as far as medical insurance goes, right now it's fantastic. And some states are much more supportive than Florida, where I live. For example, California is incredible because California had trans care such as transition, sexual reassignment surgeries, and some of those things embedded in their state laws. So if you're a resident of California, whether or not your health insurance are supported or not, California has a law that says that they have to ensure that transgender people coming out and deciding to go ahead with sexual reassignment surgery. So if you live in California, that's fantastic. I wish all states were like that, but some conservative states are much tougher. And California is a democratic state. So there you have it in a nutshell. I hope that this has been some important information to you guys thinking of proceeding with a sexual reassignment or facial feminization surgery. Do your research in who you decide to have these procedures with, because that's important. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll be talking to you guys very, very soon. Ciao. Oh, and if you guys are watching my video, I have to keep saying this because hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the top bell to get notifications of my future uploading of new videos. And for my current subscribers, thank you so much, so much for subscribing to me and supporting me. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.